Hi friends! I was trying to get my camera into the perfect spot. I have some things going on over here since I am in the middle of a move, but life is gonna keep lifing, so I'm not gonna worry too much about what's going on in the background. We're here. I'm happy to be here with you all again. I promised you all another video, so here we are. So I have a bunch of things I want to talk about, but the first thing I want to talk about is, drumroll, the beautiful plants that are in bloom right now, okay? Like where I am, there's so many magnolia trees in full bloom, and a few of them actually are starting to wither. Like the first set of blooms are starting to wither and fall to the ground, but they are so beautiful. I picked some lilac yesterday. It's here. It doesn't really want to be in this container. I forgot to take the leaves off, so I can tell from the stem that it doesn't really, or the branch, that it doesn't want to really be in here, which is perfectly fine because originally, it smells so good. Originally I had got this because I actually want to crush some lilac and like infuse it into an oil. So that was the original plan, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yep, lilac is in bloom right now. Well, it's starting to, it's here. It's emerging, and I feel like in the next few weeks, the next month, is going to be full, like, I'm here, I'm happy, what's up, what's going on. And where I live currently right now, there is a lilac bush that's growing. I can't tell if it was a bush or if it was a tree just because there's like hibiscus growing. There's also a raspberry bush right there. There's some vines. So I'm not super sure. So I've seen lilac bushes, I've seen lilac trees, so, or maybe bushes that look like trees. But yeah, anyways, lilac is here. Dandelions are out. The hyacinths are out. Like, there's just so many. The dead nettle is out. That's a great like plant and herb for like allergy season. So I'm just very, very excited to just be, to just really be able to be present on my walks, and notice all the little bugs coming out, and the animals. I keep seeing like rabbits and bunnies on my walks. I go for like hourly walks in the evenings each day to help with digestion, but just because I just enjoy it. My body likes it and I enjoy it. So I'm just like able to be present. Like be in the morning and then after I get off work, and it's just been pretty cool. I've also been seeing beavers. Like there was one that I saw the beaver saw me, and then it like scurried away. It was just too cute. So yeah, I'm curious to know like what animals and what plants right now in your specific region are growing, or that you're noticing that's emerging or that's showing up. Are there deer still out where you all are? I mean, here the deers never really like hibernated. They were like out the full like fall and winter, like the white-tailed deer. There's a few like different types of deers who live in the area. So yeah, it's just pretty cool. I live by a lot of like mixed landscape. So like marsh and like meadows and beach. So there's like city, like there's a lot of like mixed landscape and terrace. So yeah, it's just exciting, very, very exciting. And I just got back from Burlington. I don't know if y'all have Burlington where you all are. It used to be like a really well-known, I mean, I guess it still is, like coat factory, but where I am, it has become like more than that. So I got me 2 bras that I needed. I got me some cotton balls that I use to like take makeup off and like to help cleanse my skin. I got some new ear earbuds. Yeah, I got some new earbuds. It's been very interesting, and I would love to hear you all's like input on it. But like, I've been noticing a lot of like warnings on headphones that say like warning, like cancer, reproductive health, or reproductive harm. So it's just like, I'm curious to know, like, yeah, to just hear more about the conversation around that. Like, why are products, yeah, like, I'm grateful for the warning on products that's there, but I'm wondering, what is there like a solution, or is there like, yeah, I'm just like, why? like why are these, like, what chemicals are in these products that are causing the reproductive harm and like cancer, like risk of cancer. And like, I'm wondering like how that'll also affect like the next generation, like people of my age and like younger, because it looks like there's so much more things now that are having those kind of warnings on that. And so I wonder about like fertility in the next couple of like years or decades. And so yeah, that's just been something that was like on my mind when I was out shopping today. I also got this. It is Spa Scriptions Fruit Glow. It has banana, kojic acid, and it's like hydrating under eye patches. It has vitamin A, C, and E in it, and it like softens and smooths fine lines. I really got it because I was just curious because I know that like using the, what is it? Using the banana skin on the skin, banana skin on the skin, it really like helps with like skin elasticity, hydration, but also like fading dark marks from what I hear, as well as like kojic acid, like that helps with like smoothing lines, but also helps with hyperpigmentation. So and that's something that I'm kind of dealing with right now, like wanting to continue to have that like vitality and radiance in my skin while also like treating it. I know that I have some dark spots here and there. So yeah, really taking time to really like soothe and nourish and nurture, and boost like my skin health, like what I'm eating inside and what I'm putting on my face, and the chemicals or the products that I'm using that are going into the skin, or that are seeping and sinking into the skin, is very, very important. And I also got some hyaluronic. Anyways, it's hyaluronic, but it's great for hydration because I use hyaluronic serums in my daily, like nightly and morning routine, because it's so great for like I could care less about anti-aging because I'm very, very happy with aging. But for, again, like to me, my skin elasticity and my skin health and my skin and hair, that's also what I'm going to be talking about, is hydration of the hair is super, super important, because again, it's not only that we're hydrating ourselves with water, but that we're also putting things on our skin that's high in antioxidants, that helps I'm talking so fast, that's why I'm like stuttering, that helps seeps into the different layers of our skin. And especially when we're noticing that we have dry skin that's really asking for more moisture, more hydration, more of a glow. And yeah, especially when we find that like our skin or our hair is looking a bit lackluster, or it's just like it's not as radiant or as vibrant or as like luminous as we are used to seeing it, or that we would like for it to look like. So yeah, I'm wanting to add ingredients into my skin that really helps with like revive my skin and it looking supple and hydrated, especially during the times when I do forget to hydrate myself, because often the taste of water, like I can taste different types of water, and I'm very particular with the type of water that I drink, and it needing to have like fruit in it, so that's something as well. But yeah, so, and I think it also says something about the quality of water that we use when we wash our hair, and that we use on our face, you know, because just like how we're cautious or we're interested in knowing the types of water and the pH, and you know, where our water is sourced from, our drinking water, I think it's also very important if we have the ability or the capacity to also be able to become more aware of the types of, you know, the water that we're using on other parts of our bodies. So yeah, so that's this. This one has 5 masks in it, and then this one has 4 pairs of eye treatments. So I'm excited. I used to do, like when I was in college, I used to do like weekly skin and like hair mask. So I'm excited to get back into that. Yeah. And I find that sometimes we like go away from the things that like our skin or our hair or our body enjoyed, and then we make a full circle again, and we're like, oh wow, like yeah, during that time my skin really did enjoy this, that, and the third. I wonder why I stopped using it, and it's okay that I stopped using it. But yeah, so now I wanted to jump into, I'm getting a call, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep going. Now I'm going to jump into doing what I came on here originally was my hair. So this is my hair, right? I think I fully finished my hair end of November, early December. So I'm a couple of months in. I'm definitely seeing the differences and loving it, as well as there's been locks that's just that, you know, I'll talk about that in a different video, but there's like some updates that I want to share with you all. But I wanted to first talk about hydration of my hair. I noticed with my locks the importance of like washing it each week. It's been about 2 weeks, I think now, that I haven't washed it, and I can tell that it's like lackluster and it's dry. And so in this video, I'm just going to show you all what I do when it is time to wash my hair. So I'm going to take this off. So I can really work with it. My wrist has been bothering me a little bit, but I'll be able to work with it in this video. So what we do, or specifically, I mean, you'll see on YouTube, there's a lot of girlies who, and a lot of people, not just girls, but a lot of people who braid and band with micro locks or sister locks, and that's because they're so tiny, slippage can occur depending on your hair texture, depending on the density, depending on how often it's washed, how it's washed. So although I haven't really experienced much slippage when washing my hair, if any, how I like to do it is I'll take a section of hair and just ensure, usually I braid this side, you know, the very front down. But let's just give an example. So I say I take this amount of hair, and I just want to make sure that I can get in between my hair, in between this, you know, the locks and into my scalp, to be able to really shampoo my hair, right? So what I do is I'll ensure that there's like a gap here, room here for me to get in between. And then I will see that, and then I will start just braiding from there, ensuring that that gap is still there. And why I'm braiding it down is because the hair shaft can also unravel if I don't do that. So it's still here. I can still get in between, on this side. So I'm just braiding it down. And I try to be very careful to ensure that I get all of it, so no straggly pieces are left. And then I take my band and typically I just put the bottom inside of itself so that there's not potential unraveling, and I'm not damaging the ends by tying it directly onto the ends, if that makes sense. I'm folding it onto itself. So that's how, and I'll do another one. That's typically how I do it. I just try to ensure that I can get in between. And you can do bigger or smaller chunks if you want. Just try to ensure that I can get in between. And I just start braiding it down. So I'm just giving a quick example. Okay, just imagine that one's done. Da, da, da. And then I am putting it, and then I'm literally, let me see how I can show you all this without, so I'm putting it on itself. You see? And the ends is still there. I'm just putting it on itself. So I use different types of, let's see if I brought it, I brought it over here. So when I first started my lock journey, I had very bad itchy scalp. So I got this from my doctor. He prescribed it to me, anti-dandruff shampoo. I've, you know, knocking on wood, don't have things going on with my scalp. It was just, you know, in that first month, very itchy, and so I still use that. And then of course you have this one. I don't have the Sister Locks. I think something spilled in my bag, but that's fine. I don't have the Sister Lock shampoo or anything like that. But then I use the Suave's Daily Clarifying Shampoo. You don't need a lot of this stuff. You really don't need a lot of it. And then I have another, like not an aloe vera, like an apple cider vinegar rinse that I use in my hair. It's super dirty in my scalp. I mean, on my scalp, not in, well, in, actually can be in or out. And then I have this one, the Royal Oil Sulfate-Free Scalp Care Shampoo with coconut oil and apple cider vinegar. This one also has an active ingredient that is an anti-dandruff active ingredient that also helps with reoccurrence of flaking and itchiness associated with dandruff. So yeah, so I'm wetting my hair, and then you just imagine that I'm pouring some in, and I'm lathering it up, putting it in between, you know. So I don't wash my hair loose like this. I have it braided and banded. Then I wait till it dries, and then I take these off, and usually in the morning it's dry. Then I can like take it all out, shake it, and I have a braid out. And so it's really nice. It's like having clean hair and then having a style, and I don't have to like worry about if it's going to look okay, because it's just my hair, and it's going to look like its natural curl pattern you know, it's been braided and it's been washed. So I'm trying to think what else. If you all have any questions at all, let me know. I know this was like, I'm just trying to wrap the video up because it's getting long. I don't want to upload a super long video, but next time, if you all do want a more in-depth video about like braiding and banding or washing the hair, just let me know, and that's how I'll like start and finish the video instead of like doing a whole like chit chat. So yeah, just let me know. And typically, like, there's also no damage when taking these out either, because you kind of just go slow and you remember how, like I remember how I got them in. So I don't have to break them. I just can't see in the camera right now where it's at. But yeah, I don't have to break them. I'm just able to be with my hair. And be gentle with my hair. So yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Just being silly. So yeah. Yep. Thank you all so much for watching. If y'all have any questions or suggestions or ideas that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments. I'm super grateful for everyone who watches from the bottom of my heart. It means so much. I started this channel to really be honest with myself and to showcase, like, not even showcase, but just to like look back on memories of myself throughout the years and things that I'm like passionate about and just that I care about, and just having that saved in like a physical scrapbook here on YouTube. So again, I'm grateful that for whoever watches this or come back, you know, who comes across this or comes back to this, whether it's today or tomorrow or next year or years from now, I am extremely grateful. So I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday, wherever you are, and a beautiful weekend. Love you all. Bye.